Hello, I'm Ilana Whites.
And I'm Lionel Nicolau.
And this is Culture Jumpers, stories about making the jump from one cultural context to another. So Lionel, as we know, May is Asian American Pacific Islander month.
Yeah.
So as part of AAPI month, I don't know if you heard about this, Sesame Street introduced a new puppet character. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I think I saw that on Insta. It was like, what was his name? Like TJ or something like that?
Yep. So they've introduced TJ, the first Filipino-American Sesame Street character. So how does that make you feel?
I think that's awesome. Like, you know, we're conquering all the kid shows. You know, we've got Blue's Clues and now we've got Sesame Street. So.
Did you ever think as a kid that you would see a Filipino character on Sesame Street, let alone an Asian character? I mean, there are a couple human Asian characters, but not really puppets.
I feel like I expected a Chinese character, but I don't know if I ever expected a Filipino character.
So after this happened, there's like a lot of conversation about representation among like Filipino American communities and just, you know, different communities in general about, you know, why does representation matter and why it feels so revelatory to see these kinds of things happening, because they are still pretty rare. And it kind of got me thinking, this is going to sound random, but it's going somewhere, so just bear with me.
Okay.
So when I was growing up as a kid, as a little Jewish kid in America, around Christmas time, it was like a very weird place to be if you didn't celebrate Christmas. And like there wasn't a lot of Hanukkah stuff that was like mainstream back in the day. I mean, now you've got like Leslie Odom and all these people coming out with Hanukkah albums and all this kind of stuff, but like it really didn't exist back then unless you were listening to like Barbra Streisand doing like religious songs. And so there were a couple of things that happened in like the mid-late 90s that sort of started to change that. So we had like the Rugrats came out with a Hanukkah special, and that was like blew everybody's mind. And then in 1995, I don't know if you remember, Adam Sandler came out with the first version of the Chanukah Song.
Yes.
And that just kind of totally changed the game because, you know, you always hear this trope that, oh, you know, Jews control Hollywood and they're everywhere, which is not true. But he kind of took this trope and made it into this celebratory thing where he was like, you know, you're probably feeling lonely right now. You probably think that there's not a lot of other people like you. But here's a list of all of these amazing people who are like super famous, who the whole country adores, and they're Jewish. And we should celebrate this. And so I come to you with a proposal. Do you think it's time for Filipino Americans to have their own version of the Hanukkah song?
So this is what, Filipinos celebrating Hanukkah, or?
Yes, all two of them would probably do that. No. I'm saying to have a song that celebrates Filipino Americans.
Okay, so like kind of like what Adam Sandler did, celebrating Filipinos who are famous and loved so that you don't feel so alone.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a great idea. How do we do it?
We're going to do it.
Well, we're going to do it?
We're going to do it.
What?
We have a guitar.
I have not played that thing in how many years?
It's not a very difficult song.
And gave up halfway through guitar lessons.
I have faith in you. You can do it.
Oh my goodness.
We will write the lyrics.
Okay.
And we will put it out in the world and see what happens.
Oh my God. All right. I think I'm kind of scared.
Think of the children.
Yeah, I know. And it's AAPI month. I got to contribute. Whether or not people will think it's a contribution, we'll see.
It's going to be awesome.
Okay.
All right, so to start this off, first we need to know how many Filipino American celebrities can we actually name?
Right.
So I propose a little challenge. We put 1 minute on the clock. We each have a sheet of paper, and we write down as many people as we can think of. Single people, bands do not count.
Okay.
Let's set some other ground rules. No internet. No
All right.
chat GPT. This is strictly from memory.
Okay.
Are we limiting this to Americans or are we counting those sneaky Canadians?
Yeah, I was about to ask you that. Like, so, Canadians too?
Canadians will be tiebreakers if necessary.
Okay.
So write them down, but they will only count if we're tied.
Okay. That's a good rule.
All right.
All right. So no, just Filipinos like Duterte would not count.
No, they have to at least have a presence in America.
Okay.
Are we just doing like entertainment celebrities? Are we doing like politicians?
I think we need to include like politicians too, if there are any.
If there are. You're about to get some hate mail.
No, this is going to go well. Are we including Hapa Gang?
Yes, any Filipino heritage. We're not.
Okay.
This is not a blood quantum thing.
Okay, because otherwise it's going to be a pretty short list.
All right. Are we ready?
Are you going to start the clock?
My handy dandy timer. Okay. All right. So I'm going to count to 3 and then we're going to start.
All right.
Isa, dalawa, tatlo, go.
Fast forwarding.
This happens every time I'm brain farting like the Jeopardy test. Oh no, this is terrible. I'm so ashamed. My honorary Asian card's about to get revoked.
1 minute was not enough.
No.
I feel like I had some more. Okay, who's going first?
You can go first.
Okay. All right, the first one is her, aka Gabriella Wilson.
Oh, I have her, but I don't actually even know her real name.
Well, the second one, I actually don't know her. Saweetie.
I forgot about her until now.
All right. Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes.
Enrique Iglesias.
Ah, shit. I forgot. No. Oh my God. I forgot so many.
Dante Bosco.
Yes.
All right. Lou Diamond Phillips.
Nah. I was literally thinking about
the
it this
original
morning.
Filipino.
I know. I'm the worst.
Joe Coy.
Yes.
Jacob Batalon.
I don't even know who that is.
He's Tom Holland Spider-Man's best friend.
Okay. I probably couldn't even name Tom Holland on a list of Spider-Man.
He's a prominent character in the new Spider-Man trilogy. Like, there's a scene where his Lola literally comes into the scene and starts speaking Tagalog. So it's a pretty big one. Tia Carrera.
Fuck. I literally had all of these people in my brain, and then the second the timer goes on, I'm like...
Rob Schneider.
I would have put him if I hadn't forgotten.
And then YouTube celebrities, Happy Slip, aka Christine Gambito.
Do we count that?
Mm,
Is that all you got?
that's all I got.
You forgot your best friend Cassie?
No, not
For shame.
I didn't forget. I just didn't. There's too much time writing.
You forgot Bruno Mars?
Wait, was he? Okay.
And the guy from Black Eyed Peas whose name I can't actually remember.
Apple Yes.
Do I get to count it if I wrote Black Eyed Peas guy?
Okay.
And then I have my little side list of Canadians. So I got Cassie Steele and Jason Mendoza.
You don't remember his actual name. You only remember his Good
No,
Place
that's his
character's
name.
No, it's Manny Jacinto.
Fuck. Well, that was awkward. Well, he's there somehow.
Oh gosh, there were so many more. There's from Superstore.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah,
Mateo's name.
I don't know his name. He's also in Crazy Rich Asians. I'm gonna look it up. It's gonna bother me. Nico Santos.
I like how we were like, can we include politicians and non-celebrity people? And then named none of them.
Well, I was skeptical going in that there were
there's
any.
The undocumented guy, the journalist. What is his name?
I don't know what his name is.
Oh, and Justin, the Tennessee legislator that got kicked out.
He was Filipino?
Yes.
Oh shoot. I didn't know that. Let's see. Who else? So Manny Pacquiao. Does he
No,
not count?
he doesn't count. He's never lived here, and also he's canceled.
There's the We Are Brothers guy from American Idol.
I have the vaguest of memories.
Do you remember that guy? Who else did we miss?
I don't know.
I can't believe I missed Cassie.
Why don't you ask your friend ChatGPT?
Okay, let's bring in the big guns. Name as many famous Filipino Americans as you can.
Here is a list of some famous Filipino Americans from various fields. Lea Salonga.
Oh, that's an interesting one to debate. Would you include Lea Salonga?
Yeah, she's a Broadway legend. That totally counts. How did we forget? Your family's gonna disown us. Holy shit.
There's a lot where it just came down to not having enough time to write them out.
Yes, let's go with that.
Award-winning singer, songwriter, and record producer. Vanessa Hudgens.
Oh, Vanessa Hudgens!
No! All of these people were in my head this morning.
No.
And then I was like, don't think about it, because it's going to give you an unfair advantage. And then I forgot all of them.
Stand and Deliver and Young Guns. Haley Steinfeld.
Oh no, Haley Steinfeld!
Wait, really?
I knew that at one point and then promptly forgot it.
Darren Criss.
Oh,
actor,
no!
singer, and songwriter.
From Glee?
Yeah.
Cheryl Burke.
Cheryl Burke, you know, Dancing with the Stars?
I do know, but I did not know she was Filipino.
Nicole Scherzinger.
Ah!
The lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls.
I hate myself right now.
Note that this list is not exhaustive, and there are many other talented Filipino Americans who have made significant contributions to various fields.
The prompt was name as many as you can, ChatGPT. You slacker.
Name some more. Jake Cyrus. Formerly.
Don't dead name.
Yes. You know who I'm talking about. Oh, fuck. Dave Bautista.
Oh my god.
Ah.
We have brought great shame upon our house.
So, the new frontman for Journey doesn't count, does he?
I don't know. Because I feel like he's from the Philippines and just joined the band.
Right.
Also, are they Canadian? I feel like they're Canadian.
Is Journey Canadian this whole time?
Let's find out. Nope. From San Francisco. I am doing real well today. I am sorry to everyone I have offended during this.
Oh, you know who? Josh from Blue's Clues.
No!
I don't know his last name, but shoot, what is his last name? Josh Dela Cruz.
Well, should we just tuck our tails in defeat and walk away while we still can?
I think so. Ay.
It's all right. We will put them all in song.
Okay.
We will fix this.
All right. We've written the song, and we're now ready for a world premiere of the Filipino American song. So, in honor of AAPI month, this song goes out to all the Filipinos out there in America who felt like they were the only one in their town. Put on your new barong and please help me to sing the song celebrating Filipino parentage because May's AAPI heritage. AAPI Heritage Month is a time to celebrate Asian and Pacific Islander Americans who are just so friggin' great. So when you feel like the only kid in town who eats champorado with sardines, here's a list of famous Filipino Americans. There are more than it sometimes seems. Sweetie and Cassie wear a Maria Clara dress. Bruno Mars practices dinkling so dance moves don't have him stressed. You can play guitar with her and Olivia Rodrigo. Or binge watch episodes of Superstore cause Nico Santos is Filipino. You don't need Superman or Batman to feel cool. 'cause Dave Bautista's Drax, and he's Filipino too. So put on your new barong and please help me to sing the song. Broadway's Lisa Longa can do no wrong. She'll help us to sing it home. O.J. Simpson. Definitely not Filipino. But guess who is? Fil-Am legend Dante Bosco. Rufio, Rufio. Eddie Van Halen and Michelle Branch are actually part Indonesian. But that's okay, we've still got Joe Coy the comedian. So many Pinoys are in showbiz. Rob Lowe isn't, but Lou Diamond Phillips is. He's the OG Filipino. So tell your dear old ninong to help us as we sing the song. We're roasting up a big lechon and celebrating all month long. So drink your calamansi tea, get chicken joy at Jollibee. All you Fil-Am, sing this song with me and be happy, 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 feeling seen. Happy AAPI month. I think I nailed it. Today's episode was produced by Ilana Whites with music and sound design by Ilana Whites and editing by me, Lionel and Ilana. In the long-standing tradition of classic Christmas songs written by Jews, the Filipino-American song was written by Ilana Whites and performed by me, Lionel and Ilana. Did we just compare Ilana to Irv Berlin? Apparently we did. She put that line in here, so take it up with her if you have complaints. This is our last episode of Season 1 of Culture Jumpers. We've been having a blast making this show, and we hope you've enjoyed listening to it. If you have, please rate and review the show on Apple Podcasts so more people can discover the show. We've got some really good episodes in the works for Season 2 that we can't wait to share with you soon. Thanks for listening. We'll see you in a few weeks. They're the other two kids from Surf Ninjas.
From what?
You remember that movie Surf Ninjas?
Do I remember?
Rob Schneider was one of the kids.
Oy, oy, oy.
I think it was starring Leslie Nielsen.
How old is this movie?
As the villain.
Was this like Rob Schneider's first movie ever?
Potentially. Look at those kids.
What year was this?
This was 1993.
It still feels like 10 years ago.